Yo, what's going on guys, your boy Max here and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going through how you guys can practice your edits better, and I'm going to be giving you a couple of methods that can help you out greatly if you put them into practice. And without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So the first and most orthodox way of practicing your edits that everybody knows is going into creative and doing edit courses. Now, while sometimes this may be a great starting point, it definitely isn't the best way to actually practice your edits. The reason for that is because there's no pressure being applied to you. You're just, swiftly going through edits, and it can help you build up your muscle memory, but it's very different to the situations you'll be put in game when you have to edit. The reason for that is because in game you'll be finding yourself in a lot of weird angles, and I've said this time and time again, if you guys want to be the best at editing in actual game, then doing edit courses alone isn't really enough. You have to actually put these edits into in-game practice, and that's how your edits will sooner or later get way better. Now, I'm going to be leaving a code to Flea's Editing Dictionary 2.0 in the description. It's an absolutely solid course, and it's one that I used myself a ton of times before. I'm sure all of you know who Flea is, but if you haven't tried this code out and this map already, then I don't know for you, man. It's an amazing map, and it's really good for editing practice. But anyways, let's get back to how you can actually practice your edits in Fortnite. Once again, let me just come back to the awkward angles that I was talking about earlier. The reason you'll be finding yourselves in edits that are different in game is mainly because you're going to be editing different tiles at different ranges. And you'll be close up to a wall sometimes, somebody will be pressuring you, and then you'll have to edit literally right up close. The edit will be literally right up in your face, and sometimes you'll have to edit it a little bit further or at a longer or a shorter range. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm saying by now, but if you don't, go into creative and stand literally right next to a wooden wall and try to edit quickly through that, and then go a few steps back and then try edit through that, and then tell me which one feels way easier to do. So that's exactly why you need to be going into actual games and practicing your edits there after you've done your edit course practice in creative mode. And finally, let's move on to free building. Now, this is such an amazing way to practice not only your edits but your building too, of course. I really did not used to like free building when I played on console, mainly because I couldn't build or do anything on console, because it's just so much of a harder platform to play on, and everybody knows that 60 FPS capped on Fortnite is not the greatest. But anyways, I used to absolutely hate free building. I could not do it. But one day I actually put myself in there, and I was pretty poor at building because I just switched to keyboard and mouse that day. And after a few hours of just sitting in there grinding, going through edits, going through builds and stuff, I understood how much value creative mode actually holds, especially just in a normal world. Literally nothing inside of it, no weapons, just a flat out grid that has nothing on it is so valuable. I mean, you jump in there and you can pretty much experiment with whatever you want in terms of building and editing. I reckon you guys should definitely give it a try. And free building is actually how a lot of people get really good at the game. I mean, all of you guys know Sway, right? He spends multiple hours a day just free building in creative, and that's the reason his muscle memory is just so good when it comes to those mechanics, and he can pretty much dominate opponents in both, tournaments, pubs, arena, literally anything. A lot of people were doubting Sway and were saying that he's a creative warrior, which I don't necessarily disagree with, because he does spend most of his time in there after all. But a lot of people didn't even give him a chance when it came to competitive, and guess what? He's been there and done it. He's won multiple tournaments at this point, I'm pretty sure, and placed really well in some of the other ones that he didn't win. So give free building a chance. I mean, editing will obviously not be the main aspect of it, and it of course will be building, like it says in the name, free building. But when you're building, you're gonna want to practice your edits as well, right? Especially with retakes and stuff, because editing plays a large role in retakes and stuff like that nowadays. And you need to be able to do the double edits, triple edits, all of that good stuff if you really want to, make advanced moves in game. But anyways, that pretty much wraps it up. I hope the video was helpful. Once again, quick, short and concise for you lot. Make sure you do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed, and hit that notification bell if you want to see my latest uploads every time they come out. I usually drop a bunch of tutorials, and I usually do 3 uploads a week, one of them being a podcast on a Friday and 2 of them being Fortnite tutorials on Wednesday and Sunday. But anyways, that wraps it up, and before you guys do go, make sure you guys are using the code MAXGAMER7 in the Fortnite item store if you'd like to support me and the channel at no extra cost whatsoever. But do bear in mind that the code does reset every 14 days. But with that being said, the video comes to an end, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.